actually my voice. Hello. Yeah. Oh my god! Pong, are you already back home? Hello! I can't say anything but hello! I have to admit, I'm a bit, tired. But, looking at this week, I felt like I kind of have to stream today. You will understand eventually, maybe. Tomorrow I'll have a recording, and then on the other day that I have off, I should record a lot of things too, if possible. So tomorrow. Oh my god. Yeah. And then on the other days I'm busy too, and then I need to prepare a lot of things. Blah 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 blah. ちょっと疲れてるよ。今日ドイツから帰ってきた。I came back from the German neighbor country today, and I think some of the KF people who went to Germany also already came back, and some of them are currently traveling on their way back, and some of them are not even on their way back yet because some are staying longer, which is great. Yeah, I think that's good. I'm glad some of you guys are able to spend a bit more time there and use it as an opportunity to travel. Yeah, that's really, really nice to hear, because I was really worried anyway about whether or not I can make it worth your while, guys. It's just a one-day concert. Yeah. But we will talk about all that. We'll talk about how the whole convention was for me, from my point of view. And then I don't know, maybe we'll read super chats. I'm not sure, because I'm tired. But I kind of need to read them, because in the next streams I might not be reading them. Was Iris there? No, Iris did it like from home, but I traveled there. I didn't need to, but I went there last year as well. And Dokomi is like one of my favorite conventions, so I wanted to, also because all my friends are going too, usually to Dokomi. My friends are going usually, so I wanted to have fun with them too, go with them, because I like conventions. I like going to conventions, or at least I used to. You only got 96 super chats from previous streams. I don't know if that's a lot or not. I don't know if that's much. But I did write in the waiting room stream that I am not gonna read those out loud, but I'm gonna read them privately. And I already noticed right now, like, also the whole day, like when I was talking to Genma doing breakfast and all that, and yesterday night as well, I've had a really rough throat. Yeah, my throat feels. I'm trying to keep it up, to not be too noticeable, but my throat feels sore, and I think it's partially, not only partially, but maybe 100%, because of the concert and me spending how many hours was it? 10? More than 10. It was more than 10. 10? 11? No? 11 and a half hours or so on Saturday in a room that was... the air conditioning was really strong, and I was doing meet and greets for hours and the concert, and yeah, I think... yeah, even though I was like constantly drinking tea, I think it fucked up my throat. Yeah, I still feel it. I still feel it. There was a meeting. I was about to like be like, "How the fuck did you not know?" But then I read your name and I'm like, "You're just fucking around. You were there." Or was that a? Was that my imagination? Was that a Fata Morgana? How do you say that in English? Fata Morgana. How do you say that? Also, I just realized you fixed my. You fixed this. What it? Fat. Like I said it. Oh, doesn't sound very English. I just came home like 2 hours or so ago. So I didn't unpack yet, except I got out my equipment and put it all back in place where it was, because I brought my own equipment this time. So I'll put it all in the usual spot again. And besides that, what did I do? I immediately got to work by making a thumbnail, making the schedule, putting up the members' wallpaper, and filling out some documents for some private stuff, scanning it and sending it per email and all that. And then I spent 30 minutes cuddling with my cat because I was tired, and that was right before the stream. I did not fall asleep, but I wish I did. I wish I did. And then yeah, it's just I was dreading this whole current past week and this week and the following week, and actually the whole month, for being a very busy time for me. More like behind the scenes, which sucks because then you guys don't see a lot of it and you guys don't quite understand why I say I'm busy unless I like constantly explain it to you. But let me just tell you how I'm busy. Yeah. I wanted to stream today though, because I missed talking to you guys. And because it's also gonna be difficult in the coming days and weeks. So, and also because I am still like, you know, as long as my bird brain remembers what happened the past 3 days, I want to share it. You know what? We could even, with the exciting things that have transpired, I have again some new cute photos that I could put on this what's that board called in English? Cork board? Cork? Right? I was thinking, doesn't that sound weird? Yeah. Okay. Amazing. So I tried to write everything down on my phone again so I don't forget, because my brain is a sieve, as you guys know. But then, for example, on Saturday, I was so swamped that I did not really write down anything. So I wrote it down like 2 days later. I hope I got everything important down. And I'm gonna maybe try to show you some pictures so you can see, have some visuals, and maybe use some pictures from the KFP at Dokomi 2022 or 22 hashtag. I keep on changing it. So I hope you guys don't mind. I'm not gonna use the ones where like your faces are like on like really blatantly. Okay, don't worry about that. But I wanna use some. Oh, that's cute. What the fuck? Oh, there's some new pictures that I haven't seen yet. Oh man. Okay, let me scroll all the way down to the beginning, and then we can start talking about it. Let's scroll. Oh. Don't kill your throat. It's already killed. Where was you when Tenjo throat was killed? Oh, no! No, yes. Scrolling. I'll probably you guys should maybe start counting my yawns, because it's gonna be a good number at the end. Isn't that a cute BGM? I just picked it up before the stream. Will it resurrect? That's a good question. I would like to know that too. Yosh, okay, I think I'm at... Eh? No, that's not... Huh? Twitter doesn't load anymore, even though that's definitely not the end of the hashtag. Nande? Oh, because I'm at top tweets. Oh, fuck. I'm not in latest, I'm in top. Okay. Sorry. Sumima, sorry. One more time. Wait, what the fuck? My Twitter. Oh, you stupid blue bird. Cooperate with me. Oh, ちょっと待って. Sorry. I really didn't... I mean, I could have cancelled the cuddling with my cats, but did I really have a choice? Did I really have a choice? No. No, I missed my cats, man. I missed them. Yeah, fucking bluebird bitch. BBB. Okay, wait. I'm almost there. ちょっと待って、今週末の話したい。けど写真がね、ちょっと待って、ハッシュタグ探す。I mean, it was also just because, not only for cuddling the cats, but also because I needed a moment. A moment of just chilling in my bed. Just silence and... Yes, serenity. Return to Orange Burp, yes! I think I was using Twitter a lot this weekend. But now, fuck the bluebird. We're back here on the red play button thingy. Alright, so no, these are good. Oh, this is good because that has me on it. So it started out here. I'm using this picture from Salubrious Beats. No, you know what? It actually didn't start out like that. I guess there's no real photos from Friday, huh? Maybe I should. I'll keep this up though. Let me start with my Friday notes. Or my Thursday notes, actually. Okay, so number one. I'm just gonna go for my... That's not my hand, that's Salubrious Beats hand. Sorry, doxed your hand. I will just like go through my notes, okay? So the first thing says... Oh, yeah. So I flew in on Thursday. Do I have a throat candy here? I'm already dying. I have a throat candy? I have these old ones. Maybe these are still good. Hello. Throat gummies. Beats is right next to me. Ah, that's so cute. You're still together. That's cute. Okay. They're so cute. Okay, so the following things have transpired during Dokomi 2022. I flew on Thursday. How many times am I gonna lose my train of thought? Train of thought. Yeah, on Thursday. Oh, sometime. Oh yeah, didn't I have a... Oh yeah, I had a stream. Do you guys remember I had a stream on Thursday? Cause like before that week, at the end of the week, I was like, okay, so I gotta do the Iris collab at some point next week before Dokomi. In the Dokomi week. And so I messaged her like on Sunday, and that's like right after she already put out her own schedule for a couple days. And then I'm like, okay, well, let's see where we can squeeze it in. And yeah, we had some issues, so it didn't really fit in anywhere else besides that. So we had to do it on the morning, on the day when I was about to leave. To go to Dokomi, to go to Düsseldorf, yeah. And the whole week I was also so so busy. But I tried my best to prepare and teach her some things. Prepare some useful phrases that she did actually end up using. Wonderful. Honestly, I did put that one phrase in as a joke. I wanted to be like, ha ha ha, as if she would use that. Just like, I wanted to give her useful phrases, and then that one was the punchline. Like, no fucking way she's gonna use that, Kiwawa. Can you actually give her something useful? And then, surprise, surprise, she ended up using it. Damn it. And she made she didn't just say it, the sentence. No, she made a whole bit about it. She stayed on that topic for quite some time. So I felt very guilty. What have I done? But anyway, so on the first day after the stream with Iris, I had to pack. I had to speed pack. That's why I ended it so abruptly. And yeah, I was really stressed out. I didn't really have much time. I had to pack in like, I think I had like 2 hours. And I thought 2 hours is enough. But I didn't only have to pack, I also had to kind of like low-key, at least like shallowly, superficially clean my apartment and do some other stuff that I already forgot. Yeah. Packing RTA, holy shit. I underestimated the amount of things I had to find and put together and put in my suitcase. I did not forget anything though, no, I don't think I forgot anything, and everything went well. I'm glad I brought my equipment. I mean, forgot? Not really forgot. I purposefully didn't pack some certain things that were prepared for me then at Dokomi, thankfully. Oh, yeah, you know, the night before the Iris German collab, I was like up until like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. recording those VR videos, trying to figure out like, you know, I had some issues. I told Ame like, I think I can do it alone, don't worry about it. I'm just recording something on green screen. But then I did have some issues like, I didn't realize that I was in the wrong version of our world, so like some buttons weren't there, and I'm like, am I fucking blind? How stupid am I? I can't message her to ask where that so obvious, probably so obviously placed button is. I kept on looking, and also, I did try to practice the otage moves a few times to figure out what fits the best. And have some variation, you know, like the towel thing, for example. I did do that on the night before as well. No, on that night, I guess, yeah. For like 1 or 2 hours. And it's still, it's hard to, it was hard to remember when I was actually recording it. But yeah. Eventually, I figured everything out, and I was able to record it on my own. I feel so grown up now. My first rant. 初めてのお使い。Kiara 一人で VR チャットで収録しました。あめちゃんなしで。First time I recorded something on my own. The first time I went into our VR world on my own. We usually always get invites from Ame. But this time I was like, I don't want to disturb you. Maybe I can enter the world on my own and try to do it myself, record it on OBS and all that. 偉いね! Yeah. ね、それが4つのグリーンバックの動画でした。Those were those 4 videos with Egiara dancing, and some of you may have wondered, why did I use Egiara? What's the problem with using Egiara, first of all? But I thought, you know, I don't know. I think it embodies the spirit more and fits quite well, and kind of embodies you guys too. You know, I thought it made sense. I was like, what outfit should I use? And I was like scrolling through the VR outfits that I have so far, and then I'm like, oh yeah, right, I have that egg model. Oh, I forgot about that. So I was like, oh, could be funny if I use that. Yeah. So I did that. But then I realized I really don't even have time to cut it and overlay the music and all that, because I was also gonna use it at the concert. And in order to sync it up with the instrumental, I needed to, you know, edit it so that it's a video that I play on OBS. The green screen video, I play it on OBS and use it as an instrumental for those 4 songs. But I legit had no time. So, I want to say thank you to Cow Carrot for helping me out with that. Really quickly. Glad you had time. And Cow Carrot wasn't the only person who helped me out in my times of emergency need. Yeah. Which I will talk about too. Are coming in the clutch. Yeah. Tascada, really. Yeah. So I got those videos, and then I on Thursday, after the collab, I flew. This is gonna take a while. I'm already tangenting so much. I flew to Germany, and the thing is that I think already when I was boarding the plane, I noticed a few obvious, very obvious convention goers, Dokomi visitors already at the airport. You don't want to know why I noticed? Because they were wearing Lolita fashion. Stood out so much. Very obvious. I'm like, this flight is going to Düsseldorf. You're wearing Lolita fashion. I know where you're going. Yeah, already on Thursday. Yeah, they wore Lolita in the plane. That is dedication. Yeah. Not only them, I noticed some other people too, because there were like people I've seen at conventions before, but I didn't talk to them because don't really have a connection with them. But yeah, that was interesting. So I boarded the plane, and you know what? Okay, this is for a while. We're not even gonna reach the convention part. Thank you guys for the member thingies. So I checked myself into a seat. That once again, I would like to share with you my seat hacks, my travel hacks. But it's not much of a hack, I guess. Yeah, actually, it's not really a hack at all, I guess. This time, for the first time in my lifetime, I got myself a seat at the emergency row without knowing. Yeah, without knowing, I was like, oh, this row still has a window seat. I guess I'll take that one. It's completely empty. I'll take that one. I did end up having a seat next to me open. But yeah, I was actually excited about sitting in an emergency row. Excited and also scared. At the check-in counter, they told me, oh, you're in an emergency row. Are you prepared to take that kind of pressure? They asked me like if I'm okay with the... What's the word? The... Not obligation. The... what's the word? The duty. The responsibility. Thank you, yes. Responsibility. And I'm like, yeah, yes? Question mark? And then the lady at the counter was like, you know, at the very unlikely case. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, I guess so. Yeah. If you say it's unlikely. Okay, let's do it. So then when I was boarding the plane, the lady... Oh, yeah, that's the thing! Okay, never mind. It is a travel hack, because this is the thing I was excited about. It got me, like, priority boarding! Among the ones with the babies, I was the first to board, even before the ones who had actual priority on their tickets. Emergency seats go before them. Yo, yeah, baby! 飛行機ね、いい席取りました。初めてエマージェンシーエクシトの席取りました。めっちゃ早めに飛行機乗れた。Before the babies! No, not before the babies. Kind of like after with the babies? Yeah. And then, I got in very early, smoothly. And waited for everybody else to board. And then they were like, yo, are you okay? Are you okay with like lifting? Because you're on the window. Are you okay with the responsibility of opening and lifting this 15-kilogram door in case of an emergency? And I'm like, yes. At that moment I realized, wait, what, 15 kilograms? But I just said yes. Sure, because I didn't want to lose my window seat. Yeah, there was like a British sounding guy, like not quite next to me, but like there was a seat between us open, but he was like on the aisle and was looking at me and like laughing, and he said some kind of joke or something. And I'm like, maybe you should be sitting here. You look stronger than me. But no, I want my window seat. So I really felt the responsibility. And even though I'm normally like not that worried about, you know, planes crashing and all that, I don't really worry about it. I've flown so much by now that I don't really worry about it. So, but in this situation, I felt so responsible. I felt this duty, this pressure, that I looked at I think I was the only one in my row that really seriously looked through the instructions when the flight attendant told us to look at the instructions because we're in the emergency row. And they're just like, and I'm like, I was studying them pretty seriously because I'm like, shit, their life depends on me. Holy shit, it's time for me to be a hero. Let's go. I'm responsible. You never know. What if it happens and I fuck up because I didn't read it properly and people are gonna be like, Kiwawa ... Huh? I don't wanna be ... マジでプレッシャー感じたよ。その時。めっちゃ真剣にね、資料読ませていただきました。So, fortunately, nothing happened. And I did not get to lift the 15-kilogram door. But another thing that proves that I was really responsible. I was kind of tired and like thinking about dozing off, but then I was like, I can't doze off. I can't. I have a responsibility. I need to be awake at all times during this flight. It was a short flight anyway, but if I wasn't in the emergency row, I would have probably closed my eyes. But then for this, I was like, for the whole flight, I was like, I'm awake, I'm ready to rescue you guys. I am responsible. Leave it to me, everybody in the airplane. I will lift this 15-kilogram door, and I will lead you to safety if I must. Yes, I think I took it very seriously. So, I think I'm ready to take on the duty of emergency row a few more times again. Yes. I'm a hero. Full-time hero. Part-time warrior. No, I'm serious. What the fuck? I'm serious. Wouldn't you want someone like me to sit in the emergency row? Wouldn't you want someone like me? Huh? I took it so seriously. Huh? What? You guys suck. Hey. Oh, man. Hey, there's no one else that takes it more seriously than me, honestly. The other people didn't give a shit. You want them to sit in the emergency row alone without someone who takes it serious? Wow. 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 Okay. No trust. After all this time, you don't trust me. Amazing. But 15 kilograms. Well, I mean... Yeah. Never mind. So anyway... that was nice. Unfortunately, I was not able to leave the plane first. How I entered it first. That was sad. And nobody gave me an applause at the end of the flight either. I wonder why. I saved their life, in theory. Like in some alternative timeline, I saved their life. And yet they did not applaud me at the end of the flight. It's kind of rude, but okay. Maybe they applauded in an alternative timeline too. So yeah, they didn't appreciate my heroism. No, they didn't. They did not. So I arrived and I made my way to the hotel. And my managers were not there yet. So anyway, I took a shower. And then I waited for my friends to be ready, who were also already there on Thursday, to go have dinner! Yeah. And on Thursday, I went, of course, immediately, straight to Tonkatsu Gonta, the one I told you about before. I saw some of you guys eating there today for lunch. I mean, I saw you on Twitter. I didn't see you in person. Some of you guys posted you guys eating in a group there. That's sweet! Yeah, good job. I'm glad you guys went there. That is a must-go restaurant. Last year, it wasn't open during Dokomi because Dokomi was during a different time last year. And yeah, they were closed on vacation. I was like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? Tonkatsu place was so good. I'm glad you liked it. Oh man, I know. Watching you right now together. Don't look. It's embarrassing. I ate there on Friday. Yeah, I heard a lot of you guys went on Friday. Yeah, so I went on Thursday. And... oh yeah, I actually made a reservation so I didn't have to wait in line. Although, if I remember correctly, on Thursday there wasn't even a line. But I made a reservation just in case anyway. Thanks for the applause. Yeah, and we got some yummy katsu. The friends, however, that I went with on Thursday, for a weird reason, this usually doesn't happen. I didn't meet them anymore until... and I thought I wouldn't meet them at all anymore. I met them at the very, very, very last moment when I jumped into my Uber with my suitcase. I'll tell you more about that later, maybe. But I was really in time stress. I couldn't even, like, hug them or anything. But I only saw them on Thursday, and then Sunday for 1 second, I was just like, hi! Bye! I'm about to miss my flight. Bye-bye! So... yes, I jumped into my Uber. Yes. So that was funny. I didn't see them anymore. I saw a lot of friends, but I didn't see them anymore. They were like in a completely different part of the convention most of the time, apparently. And on Saturday, I was just the whole day from morning till night in the same spot, like imprisoned anyway. So I didn't see a single person basically besides Genma. Yeah. But anyway, so I had some leftover katsu. Because I didn't finish, but I wanted to eat it like a little bit later. I have a small tummy. I wanted to eat it like a little bit later, so I took it to the hotel. And after the dinner, I greeted Genma and Henma. Henma also came. And one more cover stuff. I greeted them in the lobby. And they actually coincidentally also arrived with some guests that I also greeted. Some special guests from the convention. That was nice seeing them. Who's Henma? I'm his manager. I'm his manager, yes. Don't ask me why Henma in particular came, but yeah. Henma was there, Genma was there. Henma helped out a lot. The other cover stuff as well. But with me, mostly was Genma. Did you shout and run to Genma? When I was like sitting inside, and then I saw from the outside, I saw outside the Genma and Henma and so on were coming in. I'm like, I stood up. I didn't run against them because in front of them were like those other people. So I was like standing but jumping, like I was jumping like this and laughing and then once Genma saw me, she had a big smile on her face. And then finally, when there was space, I ran at her, and she ran at me too this time. So cute. We gave each other a big hug. I was so happy. Yeah, the other people, they just all like walked into the hotel so chill. It was late and yeah, it was late and dark and everybody was just fairly quiet. And then there's just me and Genma like bouncing and jumping and hugging and like, yeah. We have some special bond, okay? Cute indeed. And then yeah, they arrived really late. So anyway, I waited for Genma to check in to the room, and then Genma kind of started exploring her room, and she was looking for like hot water, cause she brought cup noodles and she wanted to eat dinner, cause like everything was closed outside and there was nothing around. And マネージャーさんがね、ホテルに着いた時ご飯がなくて困ってたという話。And then I was like, Gemma, I still have leftover katsu. Gemma, I still have leftover katsu. You can have it. You can have it if you want. You can have it if you want. And for a while, she kept on turning it down. But eventually, she was so desperate for food. She said she was so hungry. Yeah, there was no kettle in the room. We were like, what the fuck? I think there was like hot water somewhere like in the lobby. But I don't know, for some reason, she didn't end up using that. So she said in the end that my leftover tonkatsu was a lifesaver. So here I go. I finally, get the... What's the word? Confirmation. The recognition that I am a hero. In the plane, they didn't give a shit for me being their hero. But Genma cared. Yeah, I got my hero moment. I'm like, I'm so glad I got this leftover katsu. I'm so glad I didn't leave it at the restaurant. I'm so glad I brought it to the hotel and had it ready for Genma to eat. Oh yeah, by the way, I also gave Genma and Henma and the other cover stuff, I gave them some souvenirs. I gave Henma the same chocolate cakes that I gave to Reine. And I gave Genma some fancy Austrian tea from the famous Sacha Hotel, where also the cake is from. And I also gave Genma some sand. Yes, gave her some sand from the Maldives because I bought like several tiny bottles of Maldives sand in tiny bottles. It's cute, and it's like the bottle cap has like a cute small Maldivian shell on it, and inside is also like a golden accessory shell is like dangling inside. It's cute. It's pocket sand. Yeah. Yeah. They sell that in souvenir stores. I guess I could have bottled it up myself, but whatever. I bought it. I have more of those. I was thinking of giving it to like MIF members or so. I don't know. Pocket sand. Yes. So I gave that to her, and to Henma I also gave like a Mozart chocolate. I think. I think I did. Yeah. Yeah. So I was giving presents away. Yeah. So that's that. So we exchanged. No, no exchanging. Only Kiwawa giving gifts, and I was very happy to give gifts. What did I just do? There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah. And then we did exchange something because Genma gave me about 200 cards to sign, autograph cards, and it was already like 11 p.m. or something, and I'm like, okay, leave it to me. But I think I didn't sign them on Thursday because it was already so late and I wanted to sleep. I think yeah, I signed them Friday night. Yeah. A lot of cards, yeah. So anyway, on Friday, after sleeping a night, oh yeah, I got fan letters too. I got some, yeah, some fan letters, partially from like Christmas. I got one of them. Thank you. Really, I'm glad. Yatta. Good to hear. Not a signature stamp. No, handwritten. That's why it looks so scuffed. You generally only get fan mail when you see Gemma. Well, I mean, I think the other members get it sent to them via mail. Like once, I don't know, once a year or twice a year maybe. But I don't know. We meet at Dokomi usually, so that's our thing now. So Genma just brings it to me whenever we see each other. Yeah. Sometimes it gets sent to me together with like other things that Cover sends me. Like for example, when there's like new merchandise from like events from hololive or whatever, then they sent me some samples so that I can have some of it, and then they often put in some of the fan mail. If I send you a letter now, you'll read it in a year. No, I think I would read it earlier. Earlier than that, I think, definitely. Yeah. This year, I'm seeing more occasions to receive fan mail. Yeah. So, I need to move on. Holy shit, I'm talking so much. Oh yeah, what I did on Thursday night before going to sleep, I uploaded those videos and I premiered them all. And you guys were like, Kiwawa, what the fuck? Why are you making it into instant premieres? Why? Oh my god, there's more? Oh wait, there's more? Yeah, Bamboozle. I just did instant premieres because it didn't fucking matter. I originally just wanted to do it without a premiere, but then I added a premiere because I felt like, you know, seeing you guys in the chat would be fun. Yeah. So then you saw my cringe but cute otage instructions. Yeah, I wanted to upload them as early as possible so you guys still have some time to get it into your system. That's what I did on Friday. On Thursday. And on Friday, I woke up early, had breakfast with Gemma. And then I did some stuff with friends. Meow. Wonky. Did some stuff with friends. Before later in the day, On Friday, sorry, I think the microphone is kind of not perfectly situated. Maybe that's better. Yeah, later in the day of Friday, I had rehearsal. And rehearsal was sorry, I'm just answering my cat. Was kind of difficult. Yeah, let's just say things were not perfect. Oh my god, what are you doing? I reserved for us dinner in a restaurant because I wanted to have some fancy dinner with my management before everything starts getting stressful. And I booked it kind of like, I reserved it kind of like half an hour after the approximate ending of the rehearsal. Rehearsal was like planned to be like an hour. And the problem was, I'm a bit too exact, I guess. But, let's just say I didn't get to rehearse at all. Because things were not properly ready. And yeah, we spent most of the time setting up and trying to make things work. So that was a problem. But I kept on like saying like shit, I don't want to be late for dinner. I don't want to be late for dinner. We need to like, you know, time. So I ended up not being able to really rehearse for my concert. I just like sang the songs after dinner on my own. Like actually, so what I did, we went to dinner and that was funny for many reasons. But I was like, we can't stay for too long. Because I have to go back into the room where I was doing everything. And rehearse, because I was basically just like wasting my time and was just on standby figuring things out during the actual rehearsal. So I didn't get to do anything. So around like 10 p.m. or so, I think, we left dinner, went back, and me and Genma went back to do work. Genma was like sitting next to me working, and I was just singing and practicing and preparing my stage on OBS, my settings, preparing the green screen, syncing it up, writing the MC, everything. And then the thing is, there was another staff there, like kind of keeping the room open for us and waiting for me to end it too. They said it's no problem, but I kind of felt bad about going too long, and then I also was like obviously getting very tired too. So at some point I was like telling myself, okay, I need to finish up at midnight. Yeah. So I was just singing, practicing. Because I still needed to practice Stardust song and Prism Melody a little bit more, and Viva Happy. Because I wasn't perfect with those songs yet. I practiced them to sing them for the first time at the concert. Yeah. So I was practicing until midnight and was really fucking busy and tired. So tired. So at midnight, we leave the room finally. And yeah, say goodnight. And then, oh, yeah, that's the thing. I wasn't done because we left the room at midnight, but then I had to sign the meet and greet cards. So that they would be ready at least for the meet and greet people. And I started signing, and I didn't realize that with writing the names of the participants, because I had like about 50 participants, it takes a lot of time for each signature. So I wrote 50 signatures in like, what, 1.5 hours or so? I think it took about that amount of time, and it took me longer than it should have, probably because I was really tired. I was chilling with you guys in pre-chat on the side, right? I had pre-chat open to communicate with you guys because I felt like lonely maybe too. And I had that open. I updated you guys how it was going, and I'm like, fuck, I'm so tired. Fuck. And at some point I realized I can't do them all. I can only do these 50 for now. And then maybe after the concert, between the concert ending and the first meet and greet group, I had a 1 hour time window. So I was like, in that 1 hour, I'm gonna write the remaining autographs, which was like, I think like 100 more. Because I said, this wasn't even necessary. This was me just saying, I want to give something to everybody who applied for the meet and greet to have, so that they're not sad about not making it into the meet and greet. I want to give something to everybody. So, it was my decision. So I can't really complain. But I'm just saying, it took a lot of time. So at 2 a.m. I think I finally stopped writing the autographs, and Genma, of course, was also still awake. I'm like, Genma, hi, I'm done with these autographs. Do you want them? Good night. And then I fall dead into bed, and I wake up around like, I woke up at like 8:30 or something. I had breakfast. Then we went to the room again and had like a last tech check because my concert was... Although I might have... Maybe I woke up at 9 or something. Well, it doesn't matter, but I had another tech check, and then I practiced some more. And the problem was... the line was so long. Ah! Were you there too? Nice, happy. Were you? There were so many of you guys. So many. Tons of us. I know. We're in line by 7:30. I'm so glad you guys were there so early. I was like, holy shit. Really scared that you guys wouldn't like make it in time. In hindsight. Missed the first few minutes. That's nothing compared to like, you know, some others who missed it completely. I'm glad you got in. Got in early. Yeah, the thing is like, they were still letting people in at the when my concert was happening. There was still a 2-kilometer line to enter the convention, and they were slow because not everybody wanted to go to my concert, but there were definitely people who wanted to go, and they couldn't. Yeah, they were there before the opening, yes, or like around the opening time, which was I think 10. And then yeah, they didn't make it in time. Made it in at 11:40. Oh man, fuck. Yeah, but anyway, I tried my best at the concert. In case you didn't watch it, it was amazing. You can still watch the archive on Twitch right now. And I'm hoping to upload the free songs where I had dancers on my channel. I asked them if I can do that because that was something that I prepared for my performance out of my pocket. I wanted to make it more special, so I wanted to be on my channel because it's really fucking hyped. I really, really am proud of that. So... ちょっと待って。Where was it again? I'm gonna tell you my set list. Let me tell you my set list. Here it is. So I started a Stardust song. I think it was surprising to you guys. You probably didn't expect me to sing Stardust song. That was a bit difficult to learn, but very, very fun to sing. And then I did Fever Night, then I did HINOTORI, then I did Journey Like 1,000 Years, and I did Sparks. Then I brought in the dances during Renai Circulation. We continued on with Viva Happy. And then we took a picture with everybody, which I will show you. And then we did Heart Challenger. They learned my Heart Challenger choreo. I'm so glad I was able to show you guys the choreo a little bit early through not my own body, but someone else's body. Nice. Yeah, and you know, I thought of the idea to have you guys rotate towels during that, and you guys did so great. It looked so fun on the stream as well. And then I ended it with Prism Melody without the dancers. Let me get a picture. From my Twitter, you probably saw it. Wait, so this is not the whole hall because it was taken with a phone, and it wasn't wide angle enough to capture the sides. But there were more rows on the left side and on the right side. But the most cave people were, I think, very motivated and therefore all went into the middle. You see a lot of orange in the middle. Yeah, the more shy people, the ones who wanted to just sit and just watch, were on the sides or at the top. I'm hidden. Yeah, in this photo, but there was another photo where most of you guys were visible. So the thing is that I personally have some regrets about, gonna be honest, is that yes, I know this is not completely full, but it could have been if the entrance would have been faster or earlier, or if my performance wouldn't have been at 11 o'clock. Like the first act in the day. I'm gonna be honest. When I saw the time schedule, I asked, can I not be later in the day? Why am I the first? I have bad feelings about this. I don't really want to be the first act. And I feel like usually at conventions, the first act, that's kind of the shittiest time slot you get usually. Because usually the hall will be super empty. But yeah, it wasn't changed, and I was the first one, and people didn't make it in time. That made me sad, but they fixed it for the following day, giving an early entrance 2 hours early. They started letting people in at 8 a.m. Which I wish they would have done for me. I wish they would have done that for me too. It's like, you know, I was on the first day, so mistakes are made on the first day. And then it gets fixed on the second day. That's kind of sad. 8 a.m. for both days? And it did let people in? But it was still 2-kilometer line at like 10 a.m. or something. I think they just kind of did it differently on the second day, I heard. Like how they let people in. Because I don't think the line was so bad on the second day. Yeah, the thing is, a lot of people came early on Sunday, while on Saturday, most people came kind of like later. Like they came, I heard a lot of people came like at 10. Yeah. And then from learning from the mistake, obviously people also came earlier on Sunday. From hearing, oh shit, didn't make it to the concert, guys. Guess I gotta be earlier on Sunday. Yeah, so that's sad. But still very full and still good turnout. And you guys were so passionate. All the pen lights were so great to see. Unfortunately, I saw everything with approximately a 5 to 10 second delay, because I actually it was a bit different last year, but this year my only feedback was Twitch. So, and because it would be confusing to hear myself double, I did not even have audio feedback. I just saw your hands cheering and guessed when you would be cheering, how long you would probably be cheering, and tried to adjust it just by my sheer imagination. Yes. I did not have time to watch it yet. I want to watch the whole archive. Yeah, I will, but I didn't have time yet. I will watch the whole archive so I can actually hear everything properly. I did hear like some clips on Twitter from like recordings, not from Twitch, but like from people who were actually there. I saw and heard you guys there, and that made me happy. I was like really, really surprised you guys were actually that loud. Like, oi, 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 oi. これね、このイベントの一つ目のアクトが私だったので、まだね、イベントに入れてない人がめちゃくちゃおって、すごい列外並んでてずっと、そう入りきれてないのが結構残念だったんですけど、まあこれでも結構入ってくれたので嬉しい。左と右も本当はいましたけど、切っちゃってる。What am I doing about watch along? I kind of want to do that too, but I once again don't have time currently. If you guys wouldn't mind waiting until next week, then we can do it next week. We can do it next week. Maybe next Monday. I want to do that too, actually. Yeah? Nice! Okay. Sounds fun. Yeah. Okay. So, where was I? Oh, yeah. So, concert. The dancers, they were so great. How surprised were you guys when they came out? You didn't expect it, I think. I told you guys I prepared something special for it. But nobody expected this, I think. I was shook. I want to hear the surprise from everybody when they first came out. I want to hear the audio from that. I wonder if people were like, "Oh!" Did you guys go like, "Oh?" Was it audible? Caught me off guard. Very surprised. Shook. We did like, "Whoa! Really?" I did? Too surprised to speak. No more like, "Ooh! Ah, fauna style." Oh. Yes, yes. なるほど. Yeah. I posed here on this photo in 3D, but I did want to do Dokomi in 3D, but not possible. So I was like, okay, 3D not possible. The food court not possible, and then hololive booth also. We couldn't do a whole live booth. So I'm like, I actually made the decision to add the guests pretty late. 1 month, I think, they had to learn the songs. And at the same time, they told me they were studying for finals. And I think one or both of them also got sick. And other things happened. So they had a lot of troubles, but they still managed to do so well. Yeah, they nailed it. And those songs, especially Heart Challenger, they said that was the most difficult one. They said that the songs were pretty difficult to learn. I can imagine. So I really respect them for doing so great. By the way, we have here on the left we have Nate, and on the right we have Hanako. They're from like a dancing, cosplaying dancing group that performs at conventions called Stellaria. They do it while cosplaying as Love Live characters, and they perform Love Live songs and all that at German conventions. And yeah, and like a month ago, I actually I met them somewhere, and I'm like we talked, and we got into talking, and I was like, what do you think about maybe dancing at my concert? And they're like, oh, that would be so cool, yes! I'm like, okay, let's fucking do it. And then we started planning. Yeah. And I was thinking about what to have them to dance, and I thought, you know, Vocaloid songs that have good choreos, and Urenai Circulation has a very famous choreo. We did get then permission from the choreography creators that we could perform it on stage. Gotta be proper with everything. Yeah, and and I thought it would be too difficult for them to learn all of my original songs choreos, so I just went for Heart Challenger. And then I wanted to align it in the set list so that it would be around the end, so that it would be extra hype. And then even more hype. I thought, you know, I understand that Heart Challenger is not everybody's favorite song of mine, but I thought it was amazing to hype up at the end of a concert. So I think you guys felt that. Especially with the dancers. One day I will dance that choreo myself. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know the choreo yet. But I have to learn it for future purposes. Oh, by the way, I also want to say thank you to Dakuma for making that waiting room graphic for me. Dakuma was another person who came to the rescue for me, because I asked, I was like, it was in the middle of the night when I was signing meet and greet cards, I think. I was like, Dakuma, can you help me? I don't have Photoshop on my laptop and I'm getting desperate. Please help me. And Dakuma was like, yes, I'm on it immediately. Yeah. Dankeschön. Dankeschön. No. Getting help from you guys really saved my butt. Cow Carrot and Dakuma. And of course the fan booth. We gotta talk about that too. But yeah, was there anything else I wanted to say? I had a delay. that was why the whole like taking a photo section was so awkward, and the times in between when the dancers put on like their knee protectors, I didn't know when they were done because my video feed was 10 seconds delayed. I had no audio feedback, so it was really awkward. It was so awkward. Especially the photo part, because I was trying to communicate to them that I wanted to take one alone and one with them and so on. And apparently they told me later on that they barely heard me on stage. I think I know what they mean. Like, there's like, there's speakers on the stage towards the performer, but even then, if you don't have an ear monitor, it's so fucking hard to hear on the stage for some reason. The acoustics are weird. And ear monitors usually are only prepared at like big professional, big concerts. Not often prepared at smaller events like this, even though it was still kind of large scale. It's really hard to hear. Very different from what you guys hear on the other side. Yeah. So they didn't really hear me. They didn't hear you about the photo. They knew it beforehand, what I was gonna do. And I think they roughly heard the Kiwawa voice, roughly. But it was difficult. Yeah. So that was that. Let me look at my notes. You know what? I'll keep that for a Wind Waker. A Wind Waker tangent. Yosh. Okay. Oh yeah, after the concert, while doing tech check for the meet and greet for 1 hour, like I was on standby in front of my laptop. I was like giving feedback. Yes, I hear you. Yes, I can see you. Yeah, this is fine. Now I hear my own voice double. I was doing that while I was signing about 100 extra autograph cards. And this time I was not tired as fuck, so I at least made it in time. I exactly took 1 hour to finish them. That's why they might have arrived kind of late at the booth. I'm sorry, I wanted to do it earlier, but it was impossible. It was so much work. Yeah, I underestimated it. So that's why they came kind of late, but yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. I was like, I kept on signing it, and in order to dry it, I always gave it to Gemma, who was sitting right next to me, and she would line up the cards and have them dry. And then I kept on asking Gemma, how many more? And then it just didn't get any less. I'm like, what the fuck? So then, at 1 o'clock, we were supposed to have the first meet and greet group. I was gonna have it half and half. One before the panel, like around 25 people before the panel, and around 25 people after the panel, approximately giving each meet and greet about 1.5 hours plus time slot. So after the 1 hour standby with tech check and writing meet and greets, at 1 o'clock, I was ready. I was sitting in front of my laptop, and it was just not starting. Nothing was happening. I'm like, Oh yeah? What's the problem? What's the problem? Yeah. So then after like 20 minutes of me waiting, we figured out that outside of the meet and greet room, not many people were waiting. It was actually, they told me there's 3 people. And I'm like, huh? What do you mean there's 3 people? What do you mean? And then I started panicking because this means that we have to add them onto the second group, and that means that I would have to do meet and greets about 3 to 4 hours with no break, continuously, and even go over time into the night after the convention ends. So, and at that point, when we realized what the problem was, is that Dokomi sent emails without stating the time when it actually is happening. They told them in the email, group 1, group 2, you're group 1, you're group 2. But as far as I know, the email was like, it only stated 1 time, and that 1 time was for the group 2 time. So around 20 minutes into the meet and greet, like, I was waiting to let in the 3 people. I didn't want to let them in just yet because I wanted more people to join. But at some point, I was like, okay, well, I guess we'll just do the 3 people that are standing outside and hope that more are coming while we're doing these meet and greets here. And I tweeted out, people, please come to the meet and greet. There's a mistake. Please come now. But unfortunately, only 1 more person joined. The news didn't make it in time. So in 1 hour, I did 4 meet and greets, and that was a big problem for us. Yeah. We had a time slot in a very busy schedule and could not make use of it, and that was really bad. Really bad, yeah. I'll say that, it was really bad. Yeah, so, and then, after the meet and greet, we had a little break for lunch, I think. And then, oh, what? I'm not moving. Do you guys hear me? I think my camera crashed. Sorry. Perfect face. That's a head empty face. I'm back in a second. I'm back. So, yeah, then we had a little break for lunch. I got some bento, but bento came a little bit late. So, and I was like, I don't know, not quite feeling the act of eating food at that moment. So I didn't eat much. And I'm so glad I didn't. Because I really needed my bento leftovers for later in the day. So we had a little break and then we went back. We sat in the room the whole time actually. Me and Genma, forever together. And then the panel started. The German, it was German, but you guys were still watching. Thank you. On Twitch and in the real audience. Let me try to get a picture of that. Yeah, here it is. So we actually did this last year as well. We did do this last year. Last year the topic was different. There was like these three people on the stage. They're like organizers of Dokomi, and they always do like a panel. And they asked me if I want to be a guest again, and I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I guess. Yeah, it wasn't German though, and it was about childhood heroes, and I was like, childhood hero? I don't really have a childhood hero. And I even asked you guys in the waiting room, guys, did I ever mention childhood heroes? Did I ever say something about that? Because I really can't remember anything, especially like it was supposed to be childhood heroes from animes, but I didn't really feel like I had something like that. So I was trying to brainstorm, and the few things that I came up with was like Paramore. I did mention that. And Witch, the Italian comic. I did also mention that. And then I did my best to tangent off of that and throw in some points to contribute to the conversation somehow. Although I did feel it was partially awkward. I don't know, this kind of like podcast style, I think that's what they were trying to do, because it was supposed to be a podcast where, you know, in podcasts people usually talk kind of calmly, right? Like in a radio show. And I get that. But being part of it myself, when I'm used to being a streamer who tries to be energetic during my streams and like never have like any silence and all that, I don't know, I felt it was a very, very, very different style of conversation. And it felt to me just so unusual that I felt like it was awkward. But I guess that's just podcast style? I don't know. And I tried my best to kind of like think of things that are somewhat related to the topic in like a far, far, far dimension. Yeah, I threw in some topics. Yeah, when they asked like, what do you think? Who do you think the future childhood heroes will be if in the past it was like anime characters or whatever, or musicians? Who do you think it will be in the future? And I already knew by their faces that this was gonna be a thinking moment for them. So I just threw it out there. I said, TikTok! TikTok people! Famous TikTok people! And then that was actually good, because that, I think, really brought up somewhat, at least a topic. A topic! Because then we started tangenting off of TikTok. And I think it's not even that far off. Maybe not necessarily childhood. They're hopefully not necessarily gonna be childhood heroes, but TikTok has definitely been taking over and making a lot of people famous. And then those people who became famous, I see them like, there was like was it a Netflix show or something else? Maybe not Netflix, but I saw like a review. I didn't saw the show itself, but I watched a review, a very serious deep review of a show, a survival show. Not really survival. I guess I didn't get kicked out, but like a contest show with TikTokers, a bunch of teenage TikTokers. Like half of them were boys, half of them were girls, and they had like daily challenges to make TikToks. Yeah, it was like reality TV. And like the reviewer, he was also like literally, who are these people? But it was so funny. And then they had this one Uber TikToker that were like, it was their moderator and the person they listened to and the person they always got advice from. And they would like, as a reward for winning a challenge, they would be able to have a conversation with that person through a screen. And again, literally who? I have no idea. I don't even have the app on my phone. But it was funny how they tried to make a reality TV show with TikTokers when this is the thing. Like, I don't mind like TikTok being a thing and all that, but the thing is that if you were like famous on TikTok, I know that it's really hard to like bring that audience into other social media channels of yours. They usually stay within TikTok and usually they don't really care for anything else you do. I mean, of course there are exceptions, but you know, if you start out and blow up on TikTok, then it's hard to channel them to your other social medias. But anyway, that was funny. So we talked a bit about TikTok. The panel was okay. I just felt awkward throughout the whole thing. I don't know, I felt like I couldn't really... That was just not my topic. It was just not my topic. And the last year topic was better for me. Going to conventions. The topic was conventions, I think, last year. This year it was childhood heroes from animes, and I just don't have one, so... Yeah. But you guys were still sitting in the audience and nodding, even though most of you didn't even understand German. I said that in the beginning of the panel because I wanted to warn these guys on stage. I wanted to warn them if they're gonna, like, say a joke or something and don't hear the audience laughing that much, that the reason is probably because they didn't understand your joke. So I told them in the beginning, everybody raise your hands who is not German speaking in the audience right now. And see, I didn't see how many hands were raised, but by the moderator's reactions, I had a feeling that many hands were up in the air. So, if you were watching for Twitch, it was probably easier to follow the conversation because you had live translators in the chat. And I know some of you guys had even live translators next to you sitting in the seat. But not everybody. I think it would have been easier to follow it on the chat. Yeah, but it was definitely a lot of non-speaking German people in the audience, so... that also maybe made it a little bit awkward too. But I just told you to nod and smile. Nod and smile. Thank you for doing that. And thanks to all the German-speaking people for being there and listening as well. I'm glad you guys understood me. Maybe my awkwardness came across. I hope it didn't come across too much. I tried to fit in. I tried. Don't think I did so well. Yeah, So, ja, where am I in my notes? Du hast gute Themen gefunden. Dankeschön! You're fine. I think it wasn't a disaster. Good to know! That's good. Yeah. And they talked about Digimon and you understood nothing. Yeah, I'm honestly... all three of them were really ecstatic about Digimon or Digimon. They said Digimon because we're speaking in German. And in German we say Digimon. But yeah, I don't know shit about Digimon. That's not... No, I don't... No. Sorry to disappoint. I did not watch Dragon Ball. I did not watch Digimon. I did not really watch any of those shows when I was younger. Maybe a little bit of Pokemon. I was watching some things like Jeanne d'Arc, something like that. Something like that. Not even Sailor Moon. I did not watch Sailor Moon actually. That and Ranma. Even though when I was watching it when I was younger, I always felt like it's too lewd for me to watch. I shouldn't be watching this. Yeah, Jan, not Jeanne d'Arc. Jan di Kamikatsu Deepin. Yeah. That one I loved. Anyway. Yeah, Kamikatsu Kaito Jan. Anyway. Yeah, maybe a little bit of Detective Conan. A little bit. So, この写真でね、なんかね、ちょっとね、なんだろうね、ラジオ風にドイツ語で雑談してたんですけど、1時間。全然その時の話題についてうち思いつくことがなくて。そう。I actually forgot to like talk about this also. The day started with you guys sending me these pictures of you guys in front of the venue, all in orange clothes, and you posted it in that hashtag, and I was like, oh my god, it's really happening. These people are really so serious about this and wearing like my merchandise, the Omocat stuff and all that. Yeah, the aprons. So many people in aprons. So cute. Now I want to make more merchandise that's like wearable at concerts too. In the future. So you guys have more to choose from. Although I feel like with the Omocat merchandise, you guys were already pretty well covered. Yeah. Some of you are wearing the first ever hololive English merchandise, the shirt that I drew, that was released at 1 month anniversary, right? Was that one? No. Wait, was that 1 month anniversary? No, Christmas. Yeah, it felt early, but it was not 6 months. It was Christmas. That was like maybe 4 months in or something, or 3 months or something like that. Yeah, that was a shirt that I drew, and not many people have it because it's from the very beginning. But some of you guys were wearing that. Long time ago. Yeah, but the more and more tweets I was seeing, the more and more photos I was seeing, I was just more and more realizing how many of you guys came. Like, I'm of course happy about all the ones who came from Germany and Austria and wherever, but I'm like so surprised. Like, I never expected so many of you to go on such a long trip from like Australia, America, several countries in Asia, and so on. I think there was no one from Canada though. Not that I knew of. No one told me that they came from Canada. What's up with that? Huh? What's up with that? We had like everybody, but no Canada. Yeah, Korea. Canada couldn't go. What? Canada isn't real? Canada, you don't like me? Why was I the only British guy? You were not the only British guy. I remember at least another one, which was me. Haha, just kidding. No, I remember at least one more who maybe didn't have such a strong British accent. But that was anyway, the panel, and then later, right after the panel, I think pretty much right after the panel, we started the meet and greet. And it started at 5 p.m. Oh, hello? Kiwawa? Why'd you stop moving? Kiwawa! Hey, yo? Why did I die again? Oh? No, this time my camera didn't freeze. But I'll open it up again. Let's see if that fixes it. なんか止まっちゃうな。あ、there we go. そうそう。この日めっちゃ忙しかったんだよね。コンサートからの、ミート&グリートからの、この、喋り会からのミート&グリートでしたね。So at 5 p.m. we start the meet and greet group 2. Thank you guys for all coming to that. Holy shit. So many of you applied and it was crazy. Like I wish I could have talked more and more of you guys. And I know that, you know, just the fact that it was only 2 minutes must have already been so stressful to you guys. Like how you guys were nervous too. So many of you guys were really nervous and shy and like thinking about what to say and all that. Yeah, I forgot to say so much. Oh man, didn't even think about what to say. Ha! I remember one person that really stood out to me. It really confused me. Like they came in, and you know when there's like shy people, I'm like I try to help them because I pretty quickly notice they're the shy type of person and they don't know what to say, so I'm gonna help them out. I'm gonna throw some questions at them, and I'm like, "Are you nervous? Are you shy?" And they're like, "No." I'm like, "Okay. Do you want to ask me something?" And they're like, "No." Like they didn't really have any questions for me, but then I'm like, confused because I kind of expected you to ask me more, and I don't know, you make use of the time. Yeah, it seemed very tsundere to me. I was so confused after that one. Starstruck? No, they played it so cool. I remember that they played it so cool. It felt so tsundere. Yeah. Oh, I think I even asked like, do you want to take a picture? And they were like, no. And I'm like, eh? Because I think that was the only person that didn't take a picture. Eh? Yeah. I'm like, are you sure? But I have a brain verb. Bird brain. So, to be honest, I already forgot like who exactly that was. I have like memories of like how certain conversations went and how certain people looked like and which certain people came, but they're all like separate memories, like a puzzle. The pieces are disconnected already in my brain. And that fucking sucks. Yeah. So, but I think he was nervous, even though he said no. I think he was very nervous, yeah. Which is okay. I totally get that. I totally get that. Some of you guys, I wanted to give you guys more time because I knew the time was stressing you guys out, but I tried my best to like still help you to make the most out of it. I kept asking questions, and then at some point, you know, Henma kept on like, I think you guys didn't even notice, but Henma would continuously like walk around the camera behind you guys and give me signs at certain time points of time to show me how much more time there is. Yeah. And yeah, so I tried to like keep it up, and then yeah, leads to an end of conversation, and then leads to the picture and all that. But I already have experience with these meet and greets at this point, so I think it went well. Hehe. Yeah, 大変だったんですけど、2分間ぐらいの、お話し会だったんですけど、一人一人ずつ。でもうまくなんとかうちが会話しました。はい。 Aha! Yeah, no, I asked Henma if it's okay to say. Henma said okay. That I could say Henma was there. Henma worked so hard. Genma worked so hard. Everybody worked so hard. Yeah. Yeah. Henma is actually really funny. Yeah. Henma would like make a lot of jokes. Sometimes they bombed and weren't funny. Yeah, especially during dinner. Hema kept on repeating the same joke. First, for a few times it was funny, but then at some point I said, Hema, it's not funny anymore. You bombing, it's not funny anymore. Sounds like Kiara. Huh? Excuse me? I'm always funny. I'm always funny. So continuing, meet and greet was amazing. I want to do more, but to be honest, I was very happy when it ended. Around, like, I'm sorry if for the last 5 or last 10, I think for the last 10 I could still keep it up, but for the last 5, I think it must have been noticeable that I was not at my best. That was like... we were doing it for 4 hours, I think. Because it started at 5. We ended around 9 p.m. That's 4 hours. And... yeah... managers kept on telling me, it's okay to take a break if you need a break. And I'm like, no, the venue already closed. Venue's already closed. And we can't do this forever. I need to finish this. So I took 1 break in 4 hours to go to an idol meeting. And then there was one not really break when my tech just suddenly all died on me. So we had to like restart everything. But that was not really a break. It was just before the idol meeting. Yeah, I powered through and it was tough. But also I was very happy to see you guys, and I want to do more of that. It was so special to see your faces and hear your thoughts, and you guys were so sweet. What? Henma said that? You were the one that was supposed to come after that one crash of my tech? Interesting. Yeah, it happened right at the end of one person, like I think right after we took the picture, and I was like about to say Auf Wiedersehen, and then like everything crashed, and they were like I think they were like taking out presents and were telling me about what presents they brought for me, and I'm like, yeah, thank you, but the thing is my whole system just crashed, so I'm sorry, but thank you so much. And then in German we say Auf Wiedersehen. They still heard me. My whole screens went black, but they still heard me apparently. But it didn't come back, so I had to like restart everything. But it was, in theory, it was good timing because it ended. It was at the end of the conversation, not in the middle of the conversation. Yeah. Huh. Weird. I don't know why. I would like to know what happened, because that was with my Alienware laptop. It was not blue screen. It was black screen suddenly. What could that be? Because like my PC was still running, but there was no way to like get it back except on a forced restart. Overheat? But I was only running like OBS and shit. If that overheats, I'm very disappointed. GPU crash. What the fuck, man? Never happened before though. Graphics card though. Oh man, the fuck? Actually, I don't think the laptop got that hot though. Sometimes it gets really hot, like actually always, if I put it like on my bed, which I try to never do. Usually it's never on my bed, but I noticed before that when it was on like fabric, it would overheat insanely, but if it's on a table, it's fine. Anyway, but besides that, yeah, we got through it, and I'm so glad I chose more. Originally, it was supposed to be like, I don't know, around 25 or 30 people they suggested me to do about that amount, because then it would be like about one session for 1.5 hours or something approximately. And I'm like, no, I am aware that so many people are traveling from far away. So many people looked, even the ones who came from Europe, they looked forward to this opportunity for so long. They bought tickets ahead of time so long. And everyone just wants to meet Kiwawa. So I said, I don't care how long it takes. I'm doing more, because I also have fun doing it. Yeah. Oh shit, you heard that. I'm sorry, I really have back pain and it's really bad at the moment. Shit, they heard that. I wanted to mute. It's really bad. I really need a massage. I swear, the past few days I've been in so much pain. It's been so bad. Okay, forgive me. I need a massage. Thank you for understanding. That was a good crack, though. すみません、sorry。めっちゃ聞こえたよな。ミュートしようと思ったのに。とにかくね、おしゃべり会、みんなとのミート&グリート4時間ぶっ通しやりました。しんどかったけど楽しかった。I wanted to record the session, but I didn't get to record it because I was using like virtual camera on OBS, and the moment I wanted to record, I realized, oh shit, I can't. I wanted to use it. I wanted to record it for OBS, but then I would have to, like, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but on the screen of OBS it was me, so I can share my face to you guys. But I couldn't. Oh my god, thank you guys. I'm actually getting a massage this week, a fancy massage. So thank you guys. I'll get that definitely. Yeah, I wanted to record it for personal use, because like I regretted so much not recording it last year, because I have a bird brain and then I forget what you guys look like. And anyway, it all ended up being so scuffed that I couldn't record it. I thought about it too late, and there was no recording button in the thingy that we were using either to connect to you guys. So fuck my voice. Sound. If you want, I can send a screenshot. Screenshot of what? Of your face? What? What do you mean a screenshot? Screenshot? You mean a photo of your face? What? Well? No, you guys are welcome to send me photos of your faces from the meet and greet. I already saw a lot of you guys. You were posting the meet and greet pictures. Now I will have to archive all of those so I can always look back on them like 5 months later. I'm like, I wonder what that person looked like. Or before the next meet and greet, if I want to fresh up and try to remember some, if there are some repeaters, I would like to not be like, who are you? And then you guys are gonna be like so disappointed, you know. Oh, she doesn't remember me. Oh no. Hey, I only saw you for like 2 minutes. Excuse me. I saw so many people in 4 hours. I can't remember. I'm sorry. I wish I want to. I want to. You have to come more often, and then I'll remember. Yeah. Please send your pictures to me, and I'll save them. Yeah, please, please. Otherwise, please don't be mad if I forget it next time, okay? Please don't be mad. And sometimes, you know, people in the meet and greet, they would, like, I would ask them, what's your name? What do I know you by? And some of them said their names, but I didn't understand it, even though I should have, because their name is familiar to me, but the way they pronounced it just sounded so unfamiliar to me, because like in my head when I read you guys' names, in my head they sound different, And if I don't see the letters, you know, because I always just read your names in text or in my own voice. And when you guys say it, some of you guys pronounce it so differently that I just didn't right away get it. I'm sorry about that. But once I see it in the chat again, I'm like, ah, yeah, this person. You know what I mean? Well, yeah. 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 Will never track me, bird. What's that, man? KFP nameplates. Yeah, actually, I think almost everyone was wearing those nameplates at the meet and greet. And I used it to, you know, read their minds when they came in and sat down. Sometimes I would be like, oh, you're that person, aren't you? Before they would even say it themselves, because even though it was pretty low quality, I saw the name written on the nameplates. I'm like, you're that person, aren't you? And they're like, oh, yes. Yes, I am. That's right. Yeah, some of you I just didn't get, man. But then, yeah, you guys write in the chat again, and now that I see the letters in the chat, it's like it looks so familiar. I wonder if you guys understand what I mean, man. I didn't want to ask too often, like, what, who? Because I didn't want you guys to feel like I don't know you. Unless, like, some of them were like, oh, yeah, you don't know me because I don't really use the chat. I'm a lurker. And I'm like, eh? Why are you lurking? You should write more in the chat then. Promise me. There were actually quite a few of those. There was a good mix of, like, lurkers who I don't really, like, didn't really know about yet because they're not in the chat. And then there was a lot of people who are always in the chat, which made me very happy to get a face to add onto that. So thank you guys so much. Yeah, lurking is okay. Hi, lurkers. Lurking is okay, but you know, if you write more comments, I can like talk to you and remember you. I can try to remember you. Do you recognize people from chat if they use regularly but don't super chat? Yeah, I think so. I think if it's combined with you, like people. There's some people who like tweet at me a lot. That's something I definitely remember. The tweeters. That stays in my memory. Yeah. Tweets. Replies to me. Oh my god. All the lurkers are coming. What? Watching while working. That's okay. Lurkers since I only hear you at work. So many of the lurkers, I guess, always listen to me at work. Yeah. And much more often on the Kiara bot shifts. Ah. Yeah, bot watchers too. Hi, bot watchers. Hi. You never tricked me into talking in chat. Good try though. Ha! Gotcha. Oh, gotcha. I'm getting tired. Kiwawa, get tired so early like a baby. Thank you guys. So, okay, so at like, let's continue. At like, what was it? 9 p.m. We finally finished, and it was very different from last year for some reason. I'm gonna be honest here. At the end of the day, I feel like we should have had the concert at the end, and then I would have felt differently. But at the end of the day, I felt drained and kind of empty inside. It was so weird. I know I should have been like super over the moon and happy, like you guys were after the meet and greet. But I just felt so drained because there was a lot of trouble during the day. And then it was also really exhausting, so much work. And then it was just like, I don't know. The exhaustion and partially like, I feel like things could have gone better. Definitely. But I was still happy. It's just like that the happiness was more like it had a little bit of a delay. It came on Sunday, I think. On Sunday when I was not so exhausted anymore. When I got my sleep. Yeah. So after the thing is though that because we ended so late at 9 p.m. then we had to like me and Gemma had to clean up the whole room that we were using, like we put away all the equipment and then sort it all out. I still had to sign a few more things, I think. Yeah, we cleaned it all up and then it was so late that my dinner was the rest of the bento box that I had left over. Which is kind of unfortunate because I wanted to eat some good fresh food for dinner during the whole stay in Düsseldorf because they have really great restaurants. Yeah. But I also at the same time, there were still some places that were open. Most places were closed. There were some places that were open, but at this point I was so drained. I was just like, fuck this. I'm gonna eat this bento. And then just disappear in bed. Yeah. But all in all, like, I might have felt so drained and empty at the end of the day. But I saw you guys had such a great time. And looking at it objectively, the meet and greet and the panel and the concert especially was all a big success. Yes. So, I am happy with it. I am happy with it, especially in hindsight. Now, let me talk a little bit about the booth. I think I have some... Oh, cute. I think I might have some... I think I was sent some pictures... from the booth? Oh, yeah. Yeah, cute! So, unfortunately, there was no hololive booth and no KFP food truck or so. But... oh, the fans came through. Wow. With a pretty big fan booth. Made by fans, organized by fans, but I contributed some things to it too. ファンの方がね、めちゃくちゃちゃんとしたブース作ってくれたんですよ。Yeah, and it was such a... I mean, I didn't see it in person, and I regret it so much, and I couldn't see it. I was so mad. I really wanted to see it in person. I only saw it in pictures, and that's just not the same thing. But, there was so much there. They organized like a stamp rally. Yeah, there was a lottery. And there was charity. And then there was that flower stand. Yeah, let me show you that one. So, a while ago, I mentioned that in Japan, when there's like big concerts or big openings of companies, people like to send these big flower arrangements, and you guys took my very obvious hint that I wanted one. And then you guys organized one, and it looks so cute with the chicken in the middle. Oh my god, the flowers are so pretty. Flower Power Jimmy, let's go. これね、海外ではこういうのね、作るのは普通じゃないんだけど、ファンの方に日本のアイドルライブはね、あと日本のお店の開く時はねとか、こういうのを作るんだよ、もらう時があるんだよって教えたら、ヒントとして教えたら作ってもらった。めっちゃ優しい。You guys are so sweet for doing that. Yeah, and the thing is, I was so sad that I could not see that in person, and I wanted to. I really wanted to see that in person. So, after Saturday, I woke up on Sunday and I was like, I will look at these flowers no matter fucking what. So I woke up and, you know, Genma, Henma, and so on, they were gonna go to the venue and do the whole shenanigans over again with Iris. Although it was, I think, much easier for them on that day. Then, you know, less problems, less chaos. So it seems like it was better on Sunday overall. That's good. I'm happy that they didn't have too much problems. But I was like, Gemma, can I join you guys and go to the venue with you guys? I really want to go and see those flowers, and I heard that they're backstage now. I want to see them! Just the flowers! Because the thing is, the booth was transformed into an Iris main booth on the following day. So the flower stand wasn't anymore at the booth. It was backstage. And I was like, that's actually my chance. That's my chance! So, the following picture is taken by me with a timer. I put up a camera on a tripod and took this picture together with the flowers. Now, there might be an optical illusion going on. For people who saw the flowers in real life, you may not remember it being that big. That's an optical illusion. But look at these! Yay! Cute! Is this cute or what? One more, and one more. Ta-ta-da-dan! Derp face. It's a perspective trick, yeah. Or I'm just that small after all. Yeah, but the thing is, when I walked into that backstage room and saw, like, I saw the flowers separated on the ground, and I was very emotional and was about to cry. I was about to start crying. I was like, Gemma, they took it apart and threw things away. Oh my god, I can't fucking believe it. And then a few moments later, we realized that you could just put it back together and no one took anything away. So I put it together and I'm like, oh man, it's fine, it's okay. It's fine, it's all good. So I sat there, I took a picture, I sat in front of it, I smelled the flowers, I was like, now I'm happy. They smell so good, Janma, they smell so good. And then I picked one flower out of there, because obviously I can't take the whole thing out with me. But I picked one flower, an orange one. And then I took that, and I went back to my hotel. I was satisfied because I got my look at the flower thingy. 本当はね、こんな大きくなかったんですけど、まあね、なぜかね、こんなに大きく見えちゃうんですね、写真を撮ると。何かの魔法かな? Amazing! Thank you guys so much. Big thanks to the organizers of the fan booth. I know there's probably more, but the more people who are behind it. But the main organizer, as far as I know, was Dominic K. So thank you so much. It's so sweet. Without this, I would have been so disappointed. Yeah, if there wasn't something like this, I would have been so sad. And it served as like a hotspot, I guess, for the KFP people during that day. and people would like meet there. And I heard that people, like some KFP, would lead the other KFP to the concert hall, or would lead them to the meet and greet place and all that. And they were doing a stamp rally, which I think is so cool because I feel like that motivated a lot of you guys to walk around the convention more. So people were like going to the artist booths and found the ones who were making hololive or Kiwawa merchandise, and then bought that, and then went back to the main booth apparently, and then they got something. What did you guys get after finishing the stamp rally? Was there like a reward? Because I don't know what the result of that was. What was it? Another lottery item. Art or badge? Oh, the gacha pool. Oh, cool. For many people, I have a person for... Yes, please! Forward them a big dankeschön, because I'm sure there's like, you know, many people behind it. You know, also for this thing. I know that originally Zeiss drew some art for it, and that was supposed to be implemented into the thingy, but it wasn't quite... It didn't go well or anything. Something happened. But I still appreciate it. Zeissさんもありがとね。イラスト描いてくれて。うん。It turned out so beautiful. Yeah. And yeah, unfortunately I didn't see the booth in person, but just saw pictures. But it seems like it was a big success. And also, you guys helped us out because that's where we had people pick up the meet and greet cards. So thank you for taking up on that work. Thank you very much. I'm sure it was a lot of work, but I hope it was fun for the ones who are organizing it anyway. And yeah, amazing. KFP is so powerful. The whole booth was organized by KF people. I'm so impressed. So impressed, man. So sweet. Yeah. I'm just glad you also got to watch the concert though, because I was worried about that. You know, working so hard, making that booth a reality, and then not getting to see the concert? Oh no! But no, I think they did, because I think I saw them on the picture. KFP people took turns holding the meet and greet information sign. Nice! You guys were all just like, so tete. Everyone was so respectful and kind and polite and cooperative. Everyone was helping another. And I saw so many of you guys were like bonding by like going to dinner together in groups. You guys even went to karaoke together, apparently. I heard you guys went to karaoke in like a 30-person group or something like that. Something around 30 people. Like separated into 2 rooms. So nice! I love that. Even though at the meet and greet, which was at the end of the day, almost every single one of you came into the room and you were like, oh, I only slept like 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours for this. I'm so tired. And then I'm like, oh, they surely, after the meet and greet, will all immediately fall into bed, right? Turns out, after the meet and greet, they all went to go to karaoke together. Even though they were already fucking tired. I did not have that energy anymore. But I had a concert and all that, so... Oh, that's so sweet. I love that because when I used to go to idol concerts in Japan, I would also like, together with other fans, I would sometimes go to have like dinner together after dinner, or like karaoke as well, and we would sing Hello Project songs, you know, songs from that idol group, and it would just be so hype because everybody would cheer as if they were in the concert. They would be like, "Uya oi, uya oi, uya oi." It's just so much fun. ね、イベントが終わった後にファンの皆さんもね、めっちゃ定々な感じでカラオケ行ってたらしいし、ご飯行ってたらしいし、なんか定々だなと思って、ちょっと羨ましいな、混ざりたいなっても思った。I kind of wanted to be part of that karaoke session. This is it breaks my heart a little bit because I see you guys like bonding and having fun and eating dinner and lunch and all that, exploring the city together and all that in groups, and I'm like, I wish I could just like be part of that too. Like, I wanna be on that side too. I wanna be on both sides. I wanted to also look at the fan booth, you know. I wanted to be on both sides. It felt a bit lonely to, yeah, not be able to be part of that. Gotta be honest, because I know how much fun that is, because I experienced it myself in the past, and you guys gave me so much love, so it might also be like a selfish part of me wishing to get as much love as possible from you guys. So yeah, it's just me wanting more and more and more love, because you know, you guys are so sweet to me and always flatter me and compliment me and praise me. So maybe I just wanted more of that. Maybe I thought if I was at the karaoke with you guys, it would turn into another concert, part 2, where I would be singing and everybody would be like, Kiwawa, so cute, Kiwawa, you sing so well, Kiwawa, let's go, love Kiwawa. And yeah. Still sulkiness over. Yeah, it is sad. That's after convention depression, yeah. Yeah, it's so sad. I can't be part of it. Oh man. Yeah, man. Sad. Really sad. Really sad. But I'm happy that you guys were getting along, and I want to thank you guys for. Ow, 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 ow! Cramp in my leg! Okay, it's better. Okay, stretch out that foot. Yes, stretch. Okay. Yes, I want to thank you guys. No egg. No. I want to thank you guys for being such. Almost dropped my phone. Being such an amazing community. This just proves once again how amazing KFP is. Like, you were helping each other. You were creating that booth together. You were organizing these flowers together. I think KFP helped a lot with the whole Iris booth, I think. I don't really know how everything went down behind the scenes, but I think KFP was like helping the aristocrats with their stuff a lot. You worked as a team. That's wonderful. That just makes me so proud to have you guys. KFP funded the flowers. Oh yeah. I heard you guys were like funding them, collecting donations for it. So sweet. So sweet. Let's do more like this. And please continue being this awesome community who respects one another, is polite to one another, is open for newcomers, and supports one another, is helpful to one another. Let's set an example to be a good community. Okay? Okay. I know it's difficult with like... It must be difficult with big communities to... Like, you literally can't control everything. You can't control... Like, there might be some people who don't even want to be part of the community and just want to be like in the shadows. Don't want to be with those people. Don't want to be like much more than a lurker, and that's okay too. But the ones that are like openly like connecting with one another and are mostly like the outside of that, what you see of the community, I hope we can set a good example. And you know, yeah, continue being so lovely. Yeah, I love you guys. I love you guys. You beautiful, beautiful glowing chimkins. やっぱりね、改めて思った。 KFP はマジで最高。うん。お互いのこと手伝い合ったりね、みんな優しくし合い合ったり優しくしてくれる。うん。お互いのこと、うん、リスペクト尊敬し合ってるし、うん、こういうのを作るし、こういうお花とかマジで嬉しい。ありがとう。 Thank you. About that raise. No, what the fuck, why are you bringing it up now? Okay, what else? What else did I want to talk about? Actually, I have to get up early, so I probably shouldn't tangent too much more. So on Sunday, I had my private Dokomi day. Like last year. I like to have my private day at Dokomi because I love Dokomi. And that was fun. Less pressure. It was rainy. It was really shitty rainy. But it was okay. Like, I feel like I made the most out of it. And, like, the weather report was very scary. But it wasn't that bad. There was, like, at some point, it rained, like, later in the day. It rained so strong. And that's when we were like, okay, we should go to dinner. We probably should go to dinner now. So, yeah, after a really fun private day, we went to dinner with my friends. We went to tonkatsu again. I was like, where do you guys want to go? Have you been to the tonkatsu place yet? I already went on the first day, but I wouldn't mind going a second time. And they said, yeah, we didn't go yet. So we want to go to tonkatsu place. I'm like, perfect, marvelous. I want to eat tonkatsu twice. I did not eat ramen or anything. There's so many choices. You can eat okonomiyaki, you can eat shabu shabu, you can eat sukiyaki, you can eat yakiniku, you can eat all that kind of stuff. But I want to go tonkatsu twice. I want to go to tonkatsu twice. So on Sunday night, me and my friends, we stood in line, I think, for an hour. It was fucking cold. I was tired. But yeah, we made it in. We had a nice yummy dinner. Oh yeah, it was actually my BFF and Rentaru boyfriend, Furendo, who is the boyfriend of my BFF, and another friend. Yeah, had some nice dinner. Yum 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 yum. Ah, so good. This time, on the first day, I had hirekatsu teishoku, which is basically just the hirekatsu with the rice, but not like on top of the rice. The rice is like a side, and yeah, it's like a set with some salad too, and the miso soup and all that. And you put the sauce on top, and then just eat like that. But that's my to-go order. But on Sunday I was like, you know what? I'm gonna order something else, and I ordered hirekatsu kare. Holy shit! Hallelujah! Wow, amazing! I mean, way too much for me. The serving was way too big. And it was a little bit spicy. It was very hot, so my nose was running. I wanted to make the curry to feel better about itself, of course. But yeah, that was tough. But it was so... Mamma mia! And actually, the friends that went with me, it was also their first time at the tonkatsu place, which I seem to continuously keep up a tradition of introducing and bringing people into the tonkatsu place for the first time. Last time it was also like that. Like I brought another group of friends to the tonkatsu place before, and they were also like over the moon about it. It was their first time eating tonkatsu, and they were like, holy shit, this is so good. Yeah, dragging them down the tonkatsu addiction, aka the tonkatsu rabbit hole, the tonkatsu hole. You got us to go too. Yes, I got so many of you guys to go. Yeah, you should have told them we came here because of Takanashi Kiwawa. Let it be known. Let it be known. I wish their restaurant was a bit bigger, though. It was pretty small, so they don't fit so many people. So you gotta wait in line a lot. Oh, but it's actually not as overrun as all the ramen places, surprisingly. Even though there's so many choices for ramen places in Düsseldorf. I think people don't quite realize that tonkatsu is the best thing ever. And that's where you should go. But that's good. Don't tell them. Don't tell them. Don't tell the others. Oh, sure. Oh, sure. This year I had to try yakiniku for the first time. Oh yeah. That's good. I hope you went to the one that I recommended before, because there's other like for example Korean barbecue and all that, and that's good too. But that's not the same as Japanese yakiniku. It's very different. I think it tastes very different. I hope you went to that one. Oh, you know what? One more thing about the meet and greet. Oh, you know what? I'll keep that. I mean, it's just a small thing I noticed, but I'll write that down and talk about it on Wind Waker Day. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fine then. Keep your secrets. I should have kept more tangents for the weekend. So, did I forget something? On Sunday, I found the flower location. Yeah, dramatic. Went back to the hotel, had breakfast, then had a private day. Rain all day. Didn't care anymore. Very happy. Then I decided to go. No regrets. Oh yeah. You guys took goodbye videos. Apparently. I saw some of your guys' goodbye videos where you were like singing "Leaving on a Jet Plane," and then it transitioned into "Never Gonna Give You Up." You little shit heads. You little shits. If you're wondering what we're talking about, I think it's on the KFP at Dokomi 22 hashtag. No, maybe it isn't. That one was a reply to me, but I think it was quote retweeted with the hashtag, maybe. Well, that was funny. Okay, I'll keep that one. I'll keep that one for another tangent. Maybe that one too. Yeah, I'll keep that one. I'll keep this too. Okay. It's like my treasure chest of tangents. Thank you, Atok! Sadly, couldn't go to Dokomi even though I live in Germany. Oh no! That sucks! Now, this was the second time of me at Dokomi, and in between we also had me being at Digikomi once. What I do want to say is, like, it's not normal to have repeating guests at conventions like that. So I know a lot of you guys even booked Dokomi tickets this year before I even announced anything. And that might have been partially because I was hinting at it, but some of you guys even like bought them before I hinted at everything. Now, I already thought 2 times in a row was unlikely. I think 3 times in a row is even more unlikely. I mean, it still depends on like so many factors, but I just want you guys to not like book anything too early for the next year, okay? Okay? Because I don't know if we can really do it 3 years in a row. Okay? Maybe something else next time. A different European convention or whatever. Maybe it will happen at Dokomi again. I don't know. But I just don't want you guys, like, I cannot tell you, like, if it will happen again next year. And I just generally, looking at how conventions usually operate. I feel like it's unrealistic. Maybe they invite other hololive girls, who knows, or whatever. Maybe they don't invite any at all. But yeah, I might also want to try to go to other places, perhaps. But we will see. We'll see. I just don't want you guys to be too fast, okay? Don't already book your flight to Germany for next year. Okay? If something's happening, I might give some early hints again to help you guys book early. I might try to hint at something. But if I don't hint at anything, don't book anything. Okay? Otherwise, you're gonna regret it. Okay. Okay. いやー、今年2回目でしたけど、今回もいろいろあった。楽しかった。Well, my goal was for this year to be better, more special than last year. Now, wasn't quite able to do everything I wanted to do, or that we wanted to do. But I think in general, I mean, the fan booth was new. We had more meet and greets. We had more visitors from outside. More KF people, more than before. The outcome was bigger. So yes, I would say it did expand somehow. Yeah. And I hope you guys made like some connections and friendships and all that. All the people who went there. I feel like, meeting people who you only know over the internet for the first time. It must be so special to you guys, because that's how we also feel when we meet like another hololive member for the first time. Like especially the ones who live far apart, Yeah. And, Hey, you're falling in love with one another? Hey, gonna make me jealous. Thank you for the membership, welcome. Plenty of new friends. It was super fun. I got to meet over 30 new KFP family members. Aww. It's been such a busy but super amazingly fun weekend. Just landed and it was a special lot of ways. So great to meet the rest of KFP. Cute. Love is such a strong word. Eh? Wow. Ooh la la! Hey, everybody wants to be with Pudding. Everybody's in love and wants to marry Pudding. Ooh la la! What? Hey? Hey! Hey! Hey, listen! What about me? What about me? Did you not fall in love with me? Why are you falling in love with one another? What about me? We're not falling in love with me. Eh? Eh? The few ones that are like, oh, I guess I'll take you then. I guess. Oh, if nobody else wants you, then I guess I'll have to do it. What? Huh? I'm still in love as I didn't go. Oh no, I'm scrolling for the comments. Reading it one by one. Too orange. Excuse me. Wow. What's wrong with orange? friction. I can marry your cats. No, you can't. Ich liebe Kiwawa. Ah! Ich liebe dich. Don't you want to hear that? Oh, now I'm getting fucking tired. I love oranges. Me too. I want to marry Genma. I'm too tired for this shit. I'm too tired for this shit. No. Oh. We'll end it here. Because I have to... When the fuck is my recording? Let me check. I wake up so early recently anyway. I really have no problem waking up early. Oh, but shit. 6 a.m. Alright. Shit, wait, I have to wake up really early. Okay, guys. Super chat rating another time. My recording is in like 6.5 hours. Oh, fuck. That was Dokomi 2022. It was a very, very special experience. I'm sad it's over. Really sad. The realization is saddening. Thanks, guys, for the memberships. Thanks, guys, for the super chattles. I want to go through them. I hope some of the ones who were there wrote me some nice messages about their experience, because I want to hear from you guys how it was for you. I'll upload these on Twitter. And then I'll go to sleep. I'm really tired. I'm so tired. I just want to say thank you so much for everything, and I love you guys. And the next weeks may be very busy and you know, exhausting for me, but I'm working hard to, you know, create something great again for you guys. So please wait for it. And hopefully we can do more conventions like this. And I wanna see you guys again. See you again sometime. Song in my heart. Na, 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 na. Yes. And in German we say Auf Wiedersehen. My throat hurts. Oh, thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed the concert and everything. I know I spoke so directly to the ones who were actually there most of the time, but also thank you everybody who watched it on Twitch, who couldn't come even though you wanted to come. No regrets. There will be more times, more opportunities, okay? No regrets, just happiness, okay? Okay. バイバイ、お疲れ様でした。写真この後あげます。で、明日配信ない。Oh, and new outfit reveal on Saturday. On Saturday. You have to be there. I announced it at Dokomi and on Twitter and on the YouTube community board. I hope you all already knew. On Saturday? Yeah. So I'll see you guys there. Or before that. Probably before that. Thank you everybody for watching. And in German we say Auf Wiedersehen a second time. Bye bye.